Hi guys, it's Kiarko here, back with another speed build. Today we are building some Brooklyn Brownstones. So just to give you guys a heads up, just a little quick disclaimer. I'm not from New York. I have visited, but I've only visited Manhattan specifically. I've unfortunately not been able to go to Brooklyn itself. I would love to go. It seems like a wonderful place to, check out and explore. So this is not supposed to be any sort of intensely accurate. This is more just, how all my videos are. It's just an idea. I don't know. I'm just having fun with it. But anyways, so there's also a little bit of a fib in the title. I mean, I don't think these are technically brownstones because I feel like brownstones, like by definition, have to be like connected. You know what I mean? Like how in, a lot of urban neighborhoods, you'll have like the townhouses where they're all like in a line and they like share a wall. You know what I mean? They don't have gaps in between like these ones do. But it's fine. Like, I'm not going for accuracy. I'm just having some fun. So these are my version of some Brooklyn brownstones. So this is built in the San Myshuno city world. And honestly, I had a frustrating time trying to find a lot to do this on. This lot is fine. I would prefer to have like a different lot, mainly because this one's like right next to some water. And it wasn't necessarily like totally selling the environment here. But I just kind of wish that the San Myshuno world came with some like specific lots that were meant for us to like build our own apartments and brownstones and townhouses and stuff on. You know what I mean? Like I don't always want my Sims to live in a pre-made apartment. I'd sometimes want to build it myself, but I feel like that's a complaint that a lot of people have had. But anyways, another part of this video you guys should know about is that today I'm just doing the exteriors. So we're just gonna put together the whole street, do all the detailing on the outside, doing some, greenscaping, stuff like that. And then my next couple videos, I'll be doing the interiors of these brownstones. So I recently downloaded a custom content pack called like the Brownstone Collection by the creator Harry. I'm sure you guys know about Harry. She's a fantastic creator, like one of my favorites. I will link this pack down below in the description because I know a lot of you are probably gonna want it. But basically it just came with a lot of different build and buy mode things. Obviously right now I'm showcasing the build mode stuff. So that door, for example, and all these windows that I'm gonna be using are from that pack. And it's just amazing because like I love these windows. Like they definitely look like they're from a classical traditional brownstone. So check out the pack. It will be linked in the description. But yeah, anyway, so if you guys have any ideas about, what types of, aesthetics or, what types of characters should live in these brownstones, definitely let me know because, I'll be decorating these pretty soon. And I always would, love to hear your guys' ideas about, who could live here and, what kind of vibe each brownstone could have. Like, for example, I feel like the middle one, the red one, is probably for more of a family, like a city family, I imagined. Whereas the one I'm working on the left would probably be for like a couple or maybe just like someone living by themselves. Just stuff like that. Just let me know what kind of ideas you have for, who could live here, what the vibe of the place is, and yeah. Anyways, I originally added a third floor to this one, but I ended up scrapping it just because it looked kind of weird and I don't know, it just looked very odd. So I scrapped the third floor and all of these brownstones end up being 2 stories tall. They were like medium-sized homes, I would say, so keep that in mind if you're gonna, leave any requests or recommendations for who can live here. Because I can't have like a major family of 5 in this one, for example, because it is a little bit cramped. So it'll have to be some smaller households. I would absolutely love to one day be able to live in New York. But I would never live in New York if I wasn't super rich. Like, New York is so freaking expensive, you guys. Like, I highly suggest visiting if you can. It's a wonderful city to, visit and explore and stuff. But in terms of living, it's like, oh my God, the rent and the food and everything is so expensive there. So if I ever, like in one of my videos, say, oh, I'm moving to New York, you guys know that means that things are going well for me because I would never go there if I, didn't have a lot of money. Because look at these brownstones. Like this one on the end especially, I love the brickwork. It's absolutely beautiful. I would die to have a brownstone like this. Like the idea of living in a brownstone is like one of my dream homes, I always talk about my dream homes. I have a lot of different dream homes, you guys know, all across the board, different places I would love to live. But a New York, specifically probably a Brooklyn brownstone is one of my dream locations. But let me know if any of you, if any of you live in New York. That's amazing. That's really cool. Or if any of you have ever visited, what's your favorite place there? What's your favorite thing to do there? Obviously any recommendations, because if I ever have the chance to go back and visit again, I'd love to, check out any recs you guys have, restaurants, things to check out, etc., etc. Yeah. But anyways, I'm just adding little details here and there. You can see we have like a bicycle leaning against the fence on the left. I put a newspaper on that doorstep on the house on the left. So maybe I guess there's still like a paper boy going around this neighborhood. For this building on the right, I originally was going to have it be like some sort of bakery or something like that, which I still think would have been a really cute idea, but I do end up changing it to another home, just mainly because I wasn't really feeling the architecture I was going with for the bakery style, and also I kind of wanted to keep this a residential street, and I feel like it'll be really fun to explore different aesthetics and different families and stuff as I go through and do all the interiors later on. But I did download a lot of custom content recently, as in this morning. I just went through and just downloaded probably over 200 megabytes of custom content, which is a lot. But I'm very excited to explore all the custom content I downloaded, which is another motivation for why I did this build, because it just gives me 3 really pretty shells that I can go in my next couple videos and just let out my new custom content inspiration energy, I guess, and just kind of look at everything new that I got. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. It is Thursday. We are almost done with the week. I hope you guys had a wonderful week. And I always ask you guys if you have any crazy plans coming up, if you're doing anything fun, always let me know, because I'm always curious just to see, what other people in the world are doing. But yeah, anyways, on this house at the end, I thought about putting, some of these flower boxes on. You can see me trying to do that there, but I do end up scrapping those just because I wasn't liking the way that they were looking. I do add this black trim around. I don't know why, I just kind of liked the extra detail of it. You can already kind of get the sense of the gist of the color palette I'm going for here. Obviously we have this red brick, and then we have touches of black and white here and there. And then we have a little bit of green with the plant life, and also the middle building's roof is green. So just very traditional city colors is kind of what I was going for, I didn't want a bright pink building, because that's not what I think of when I think of classic brownstones, Maybe one day I'll do a crazy city street, and I'll be all different colored buildings or something like that. But yeah. And also, as always, you guys, if you have any requests, recommendations, suggestions, challenges are really fun too. And just let me know down below, or check out the Discord, and we can also chat there as well. And what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I know some of you guys do suggestions, and I don't always do them right away, but I come back to them a lot. Even if there's something you suggested weeks ago, that doesn't mean that I ignored it. I'm not gonna do it. I just kind of have a long list that I'll reference here and there and be oh, I feel like doing this day, I feel like doing this day, or my brain will sometimes not want to do anything, and I don't know. But I do really appreciate when you guys comment your ideas, and I like the idea that we are collaborating in creativity, you know what I mean? I just feel it's really cool that we can talk and make things together and turn out really cool builds. But anyways, that is my Brooklyn brownstone street. Like I said, this is just the exteriors that I did today, and the next couple videos will be going in and doing the interiors of these builds, and I'm really excited to do the interiors again because I have so much custom content to explore, and you guys, you have no idea. I think I'm addicted to custom content. I have way too much and I can't stop downloading it, so please help me. Anyways, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.